This is Darth Rabbit 07 coming to you today with another quick review, none other than Studio Series Dropkick in his most excellent Javelin car mode. I do believe it's a Javelin. Might be wrong there. I'm not super big into knowing what every car is, but I love how the breather sticks up out of the hood there. The number 13 tempoed. He's got skull and crossbones on the side of the car. I did a little mod with this and the new B. Did some Sharpie to get just a whole black look there. Just keep going around the side and going around the block here. You do have a little bit of robot kibble that sticks out of the back end of the car mode. For the most part, this thing rolls as all cars do and should. Looks really good in person, and I love this. This is the better version. It's like the first versions of the Studio Series for Dropkick and Shatter were weak renditions of them. I love the Cobra helicopter mode, and I'll probably keep it in that mode and display it like that. And I'll probably keep Shatter's car mode in the car mode because it was awesome, but the robot mode didn't do anything for me. But then I would display both Dropkick and Shatter in robot mode with this car mode and with her jet mode. And like I said, both these, the car mode and the car mode for Dropkick here and the jet mode for Shatter, they're like what we should have gotten around the time the movie released. And I just wish that we could get Hasbro marketing to get on board with getting the figures out at the same time as the stuff's hitting the theaters, and have it be this great. So there's not a whole lot more to this car mode. Just really everything fits together awesome. It's pretty clean undercarriage, and this is how the bottom of it works out. You do have some visible head syndrome, but yeah, you got it from the front end too, but it looks just like an axle from that angle. Anyway, I'm gonna get him into his robot mode and finish off this excellent Dropkick car mode video, or car video review. Just a moment, and here is Dropkick in his excellent robot mode from his car mode there. Really have to say this is way better representation than what poor old Shatter got from her car robot mode. But we're going to take a trip around the block here and let you take a look. It doesn't have any ankle rockers. That's got the thigh swivel. The knee joints do really good. It can strike some strikingly awesome poses. Granted, it doesn't have a waist swivel due to transformation. The head has some hindrance there. Trying to get it to pose any further is a little difficult. And through the transformation to holding the gun for the robot mode, the wrist does go pivot into the forearm, but don't have that piece to show it off today. And in the car mode, that same piece doubles as a thruster for this, but he didn't ever do that in the movie. He went from car mode to helicopter mode there in one scene toward the end of the movie, and then Shatter went from car mode to jet mode, and that kind of just looked jarring in and of itself. And the special effects were really good, but I mean, just 1 second, bam, they were, you know, cars, and then for no reason they went to fly off. They should have just jumped up in the air and did a backflip into their respective modes, but that's what they did in the movie. Anyway, I think they were the best movie seekers to date, and a lot of fun on screen. This guy likes to do brutalities to a lot of different bots he comes across there, and very, very dark as well. And he doesn't really care for humans either. He likes the way they pop. Very fun figure all together. Rolls like all rolling things should in car mode, and just like to give it my high endorsement. This and the Shatter Jet are highly recommended, along with the Jeep Bumblebee. This came out before that. This came out actually this time last year, and just had to wait another year to get the excellent jet mode here. I'm going to pause a second more to give you my final thoughts. Just a moment. So having all these together finally from the Bumblebee movie, even though this Jeep form was not with them, it's just really nice to have them. You can do a lot of fun posing creations. Like the backdrops that come with the Studio Series, I'm grateful to have those. I will have eventually on my shelf little stands with the backdrop done in a very stylized way with these Studio Series figures. And can't highly recommend This Dropkick and this Shatter are just top notch, and along with this Bumblebee. If you like this video, please smash that like button down below there in the comments, and visit Comic MV if you get a chance, if you're in the Asheville area, and or hit them up online. Take a look at the stuff. They're supposed to be getting some stuff online in the next couple of days here, because they're having to shut their doors because of all the crazy going on in the world. Trying to keep as much as normal and still keep a business open. That has to be hugely challenging, and it is also hugely challenging for anyone else trying to not get this thing and stay at home. And in our family, I'm the one that has to go back out, but I maintain that social distancing with 6 feet between anybody else, and wave at a lot of people, and I don't shake a lot of hands these days, and I'm more of a handshake kind of person. I'm glad to see people, especially when it's been a long reunion. Like I've had a couple of those that come, and humans hug and humans do that kind of thing, and that so on and so forth. And we're not meant to be smurfing each other from 6 feet away. And it's smurfing rocking my world for sure. I just didn't realize how much I was a social creature until all this happened. So I mean, anyway, but we got to do the precautions the next bit. No going out and doing all that stuff unless you're going to the grocery store, or you're taking the stuff if you don't have garbage pickup, then you got to go taking garbage off. And those are the essential things that are allowed at the time. Other than that, everybody's been told to stay at home. Stay away from populated areas. It shouldn't be that populated anymore, as those cases keep skyrocketing every day. And my thoughts and prayers go out to everybody. Thank you again for everybody that is subscribed to my channel. Try to crank these out quickly. And oh yeah, check out Bumblebee the movie, because that's an excellent thing to watch with your family. If you're a Transformers fan at all and hadn't seen it, you're doing yourself justice to watch it. Grab these figures. All three of these figures on this screen is worthy of a pickup, and that's going to do it for this Dropkick car mode studio series quick review. Thanks again for all those who subscribe and watch, and have an excellent day out there. Y'all stay safe until all are one.